Welcome to Kicks and Souls podcast. Hope everyone is well and keeping safe. Enjoy the episode. Thank you for all your support.
G'day there, guys. I'm B Donuts. You can check me out on Instagram, and welcome to the Kicks and Soul podcast.
Hey guys, this is Jamaican Reaper. Welcome to the Kickz and Soul podcast, and you can check me out on Instagram at Jamaica_Reaper.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Kickz and Soul podcast. I go by the name of Dr. Lace Kicks. And yes, you can follow us on Instagram, Lace Kicks and Soul Insiders.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for supporting. This is Paolo76, founder of Soul Insiders. Thanks for watching the show and welcome to Kicks and Soul.
And guys, so we're gonna go through our first conversation with go ahead with B Donuts.
All right, gents. My question for tonight is, who would be your starting five in your best players ever team?
Whoa.
That's tough.
Okay, for me, that would be Kobe, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Hakeem Olajuwon,
Wow,
and
that's
Kareem.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And me, I think I'll have my favorite one, Paul Pierce, right? Allen Iverson, Kobe, MJ, and Shaq. I was gonna put Kevin Garnett.
Uh, all good choices, all good choices. Thanks, gents. That's a tough one, but yeah, you know what I mean. I got to start with the GOAT. So you 100% you got MJ. I throw LeBron in there. You'd have Shaq in the middle. I'd throw Steph Curry in there as a shooter, and then just to mix it up, I got to go with my boy Chris Webber.
Wow.
Yeah, that's tough. I just had to put him in there, but yeah, I think Timmy Duncan. You know what I mean? He's got 5 rings.
Yeah.
Can't say no to him. I'll have him as my 6th man. How about that? And Kobe.
Yeah. Nice. I guess for myself, I'd probably run with knowing the players who I saw and grew up idolizing and watching. It would have to be Shaq at center. I'd probably run with Tim Duncan, power forward. Pippen over LeBron, then Jordan, and I'm going to go with probably Allen Iverson as my 5.
Yeah, Allen Iverson's nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's always tough to pin it down to 5 when there's so much to
Yeah.
choose from, and everyone's
Yeah.
got their their sentimental picks and yeah, because it also depends on your style of play, right? As well, you
Yeah,
can't just
that's it.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
yeah. And today's game is very what's the word for it? Non-positional anymore. They don't play positionless basketball. You got centers that shoot 3-pointers now. Back in the day,
Yes.
that was unheard of.
It's dead.
Unheard of.
Yep. Yes, and I guess it's a touchy subject when they've just released the top 75 of all time Hall of Fame this week or today.
Yeah.
So you've got players that are missing, like Klay Thompson. Holds the records for most threes. Won the 3-point shootout.
But I think for
yeah.
that, I think they're only going through the actual players that's actually gone in the game now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd have to look back on Instagram as to the players that missed out. A few of them have hit Twitter, hit the social media already, complaining to the world that I was the person that won the 3-point shootout, or I hold the record for this and I should be in that category. So
at the end of the day, even like all those people who've been complaining about, oh, they should have made it. No matter what the list is, there's always going to be someone complaining or fans complaining that, oh, this person should be in it.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
And even if they made a top 100 and put that another 25 in, anyone outside that top 100 is going to be complaining. Because I understand the whole Clay thing, but yeah, he had the record for 3-pointers and he won the contest and stuff, but that's not like over a lifetime work.
Yeah.
That was like a game and then, you know what I mean?
Season. Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't like an accumulation of like over the years. Like, so I understand why people are saying that, but I'm like, yeah.
It's
Maybe I would.
And I think same goes for the championship as well. I mean, there's players out there that with no rings, with no championship rings, and I think for me, they're still the best. You know what I mean? They don't need no championship ring. I mean, look at Reggie Miller
Or Chuck, yeah.
Yep.
And then there are players. Look at what is his name? The Milwaukee guy. His brother won a ring, didn't he, with LA?
Yep, for the compo.
So, yeah. So do you say he's better than others who haven't won a ring because he played with a team that won a ring? You know what I mean? So how do you? Yeah.
I think
At the end of the day,
what they need to do is actually they need to refresh the actual championship as a team progress, not just one single player. You know?
No, not an individual. No.
Yeah.
There's no I in team. One, like, even though Jordan won 6 ring and Timmy 5, they couldn't have done it on their own.
No.
You know what I mean?
Exactly right.
No.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, that's a touchy subject, that one. I understand. I understand wholeheartedly. I understand being a player that likes to pass first myself, but yeah, it's a very touchy subject with a lot of people. A lot of some call themselves purists, but man, like you said, 100%. It's a 5-on-5 game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even all the way down to the benchy, the scrub. Like when the starter was on the bench, taking a breather, they were on the court. No one's ever played a full, or maybe some people have played a full game, but you know what I mean? The average is what, out of a 48-minute game, you play 30, 35 minutes, something like that, right? So 100% is gonna, you're gonna have to have a team behind you. And if your team is terrible, then it doesn't matter if you're MJ, it's gonna be tough. It's an uphill battle. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
So we can go on the next question, which is Jamaican, right? Jamaican Reaper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy question. What's the top 3 pairs in your collection?
That's not easy. What the hell? That's not easy. What? That's actually worse than having your top 5. That's worse. For me.
Mine will be the Jordan 1, Jordan 11, and Jordan 4.
Can you name those shoes in particular?
The favorite ones that I have will be Jordan 1. This is the favorite. Kuya Paulo's favorite one is the trophy room.
The trophy room.
I could put the band on next to it, but I don't have the pen anymore. Sadly. And Jordan 1 band, and for the Jordan 11, I say the Pantone, which is I've pretty much beaten it up, and that's why I'm waiting for the Kuya Paulo's fair. The Jordan 4 will be the Oreos. That's the original Oreo with the Nike Air.
The originals, yes. Very nice
cement. Pair. That's cement, actually. Sorry, not the Oreo. The cement.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even get why they called it the Oreos this time around. Like, there's not enough black to call them Oreos.
Yeah, you can't even dip them in anything.
Unless you do the reverse and dip it in chocolate milk.
Yeah, true.
what?
That's a good one.
But
Or
what
in
was it? White
mud.
chocolate?
Yeah.
White chocolate.
So yeah, I think the sneakers that's actually coming out these days with the collab ones, especially when they're really hard to get, right? And you want to get them like the Travis Fall, you know what I mean? Like I wanted a pair of them, but they're very hard and rare too. I couldn't get them, the blue ones,
Yep.
which is I think they had some of the things that I've heard. They've got a nice material on them, which is I think Paolo will have a pair on one of them stacks. It's probably DS2.
don't know which.
Yeah, more likely DS.
See, I know the reason you guys keep teasing me the DS is because you wish you could just grab them because they're your sizes.
Well, sadly, we all have the same sizes, don't we?
I don't think that's sad. I don't think that's sad, but
No, for you it is, but for us it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
well,
We're gonna go on the next question, which is for me, I think my next question will be, look, guys, this is gonna be easy, right? What is?
Or do the rest of us answer? The rest of it.
yeah, where's Bennett?
Oh yeah. Sorry. So you're gonna answer that, Polo.
Polo first.
No, I'll go with Dennis.
No. You gotta answer that. You gotta answer Jamaican's question. Sorry, guys.
It's too hard. It's too hard for me. I'm still thinking. That's why I'm stalling. They're not.
All right, I'll reel off mine. So top three that I have would be probably go the Bread Fours.
Nice.
Then I'd probably go my OG Slam Dunks from 89. 88, sorry. And then Bread 11s would be my third.
3 nice pairs.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go next. Give Mr. Hypebeast time to think. So Jordan 1 Black Toes, Bread 11s, and the third pair would probably be the Supreme Composites.
Nice.
Very nice.
Paulo, let's hear it.
I was just about to say, so if we're gonna do all Jordans, okay, all right. But you mixed it up with the Supremes, and after you mentioned the word hype beast, come on now, Supreme Forest. That's not hype beastie at all. No. But
mix it up with your shoe collection. We know you've got a mixture.
No, well,
you can put Havaianas in there if you want.
No, I'm good. Some Dunlop volleys. No, Ray always hears this from me. So the Fire Red 5s, strictly sentimental. That was the first pair I got. Then I'd have to go, obviously, since Soul Insider's logo is was inspired by these particular threes, the white cement threes. That iconic dunk from the free throw line. I still got that poster. I've had it since back in '88, still alive. I keep cutting it because the edges keep getting frayed. It's probably down to this big now. It started off as in the proper poster. Now it's just the sneakers. And the last one, you know what? I'm just gonna give this one some love. So I just wore it last night. I played some ball. My legs are killing me. My 1-of-1 LeBron 10 Nike IDs. They're bumblebees. Ray's seen them. They're like gold with black and white flecks on the midsole. And I put Transformer stickers on the back. And what I did them. You could actually put words and phrases on the top heels. Oh, yeah. So I had B-double-E, so like Bumblebee. So so those are my top three. Might change that if you ask me, except for the top two.
Is anyone looking forward for the new Transformers that's coming out?
Always.
Yeah,
I've seen all the movies.
I
Yeah.
love Transformers, man.
Good.
I haven't seen the last Bumblebee because the girl that stars in it, like for some reason I don't like her.
Yeah.
But like everyone before that I've watched, yeah.
Nice.
I think it's worth a watch. I'm not saying it's an awesome movie, but it's worth a watch. Don't get me wrong.
The fact that you said
drama
that,
of the
it's definitely a miss for me then.
Well, you gotta know where how it started. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's it.
yeah.
So sometimes everyone answered the top three
Everyone's
sneakers
answered
that
the
they
top
consider.
three.
Well, I'll have my next questions, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
this is gonna be a non Jordan brand. Apart from apart from Jordan brand, what is your top three sneaker of non Jordan brand?
Oh, I'm ready. Bring it.
All right, off you go.
All right. Well, if she goes, all right. Well, 100%. Well, if it's not Jordan brand, it's still gonna be Nike for me. Then
Yeah.
maybe I'll give Adidas a run, but it's
Oh,
still
here we
Nike for me.
go.
So no, you got to give love to the Ultra Boost. I'm not really a massive
Yeah.
Yeezy fan,
Yeah.
but 100% Nike Air Max ones
Hmm.
as a silhouette. As a silhouette, I'm not going to pigeonhole the colorway. 95s.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'll give the Ultra Boost a mention. So you got Air Max One, Air Max 95s, and Ultra Boost from Adidas. I'll give them that.
Lovely. Who's next? Raymond?
Yeah, you are.
No, you.
Me?
You're up, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. I'd have to go with Jump Ship. I'd probably, being a Nike enthusiast and lover and what have you, I got reeled into Adidas. Only because there was a discount store that my wife introduced 40% off. So we went along to the businesses only complex down here that they have that suit up businesses and what have you. And I've tried on a pair of the Ultra Boosts and comfy as. So they'd probably that'd be number three. But heading to number two, I'd probably go the Harachis. Still got a pair of the OG green and white, or gold, white, and green. I think they were one of the first colors to come out back in whenever it was. I can't remember. Late 80s, early 90s. And can't go wrong with number one, the MX 90s. Just the whole range, the colorways, and what I really enjoy. So don't have a pair. I used to have a pair, but of Royal Blues, but just destroyed them. Just wearing them every day, work, running around. So those would be my top three runners.
Very nice.
Okay, so for me it would be Air Max Ones.
Nice.
Because for the comfort, not necessarily the colorway, but there's some really dope colorways. Foamposites, because those when they mix the right colors on the Foamposites, it's just killer. And then I would probably go the Yeezy 350s because of the comfort. Because I remember the first time I slid one of those on, it felt like I was wearing a pair of socks. That's how good they feel. And I've worn Ultra Boost, and they're a lot more comfy than Ultra Boost.
Yeah, I've heard they are. Yeah.
That's
nice.
nice.
Okay.
Well, mine will be the Pippins, and then I'll go with the Fila Grant Hill, the 96. And like Raymond said, the Yeezy Boost 350 Reds. They're comfy.
Yep.
That's the only Adidas I've got on actually that I will actually wear. This is the 350s.
Well, just Yeezys. All you got Yeezys, you hungry, what? I mean, how many pairs of those you got?
You'd probably have to throw in a shout out to Asics and New Balance as well, and even some of the other smaller brands, Saucony, Puma. They've all made great shoes. So
Yeah,
I'm sure.
because I wear the Keanu's 26 for work. So yeah, those are really nice. Yeah.
Has anyone worn kangaroo fair?
Not kangaroo pair now.
No, you guys
No.
should actually try that. It's cheap and they goes very nice on your feet. Again, it actually depends on how is your feet structured. I'll say because some
Yeah.
of our feet are really not the same as other feet that we have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So we're
Sounds
going on
good.
to the next question, which is Kuya Paolo.
Oh yeah, special question, right?
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I've got lots of questions, but the one I choose to ask you guys, since you're all poking the hype beast there,
Oh,
what's
here we go.
the
Hype
best?
beast.
What's the best? Like I'm opening the doors here for everyone. Doesn't matter which brand, which um shop or artist. So collaborations. What to you guys would be? We'll give you three. It's up to you if you guys want to name one, two, or three. But what's the, I guess, sneaker collaborations? If you were looking to cop or already have in your collection, um, what sneakers out there would be nice to have, or if you already have in your collection? Like for example, just recently, Nike collaborated the Air Max ones with Pata, the waves. So that's one. I'll just start that off, and so you guys, I will ask Jamaican to go first and see if you can answer that, please.
Okay, the Pyro ones, not the Patas, but the Pyro ones. Like I wish I had those. Honestly, I would go with the Patas, the waves. I really like those. Don't have them either. And number three would be the Union Norse. So the bread colorway in the Unions. Yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah, I was looking at those unions, hey. But so the Para AM ones is what you're talking about?
Yeah, the
Not
Air
the
Max
not the
ones.
friend, not the friends and
No.
family.
No, Air Max ones and the Pyros, the Patas, yeah.
Nice, very nice. Good to
And
know.
it's funny, I don't own any of the three, so yeah. Yeah.
But it's good to know that you've got that variety. I thought it was just all unions. It's all about the unions for you.
But if I do get them in the future, as soon as I get them, straight on feet.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So for people listening, they can't see Raymond winking, trying to hint something. I don't know what he's talking about because I'm staring at the Para AM ones right there. Nice DS2, 10.5. We'll move it over to Anthony. What do you reckon?
For me, I wish I'll have one of those Travis that you have on there, on one of those collections.
Oh, there's only one. Relax. Only one.
And then the second one will be the trophy room, but I like the Jordan 5 that they did, but I couldn't get my hands on them, the blue one. They're very icy, they're very nice. They actually got a Jordan 4 that's coming out, but it's been known that that's just a rumor, but it's gonna be a Jordan 5 instead of the 4. That's what I heard anyway, for the trophy room collab. And the ones that I don't really have in collection will be the human race with Parallel. I would love to have as a collaboration.
Any particular color?
Any color. I just love his work. I think it's better
Did you
than
see
it's better
the
than that. It's
Chanel
better than
Pharrell?
Yeah, they're crazy, man. They're crazy. They got a
So you
second
got
one
the
cut.
human races,
Yeah,
and then they went Chanel Pharrell. I was like, what the?
That's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Mm.
because even the human races, they go for 2K a pop. Then you
Yeah,
see the Chanel Pharrell, and then your jaw just drops. You
they
add
act-
another 8K on top of that.
They have the brown colorway that's coming out with Chanel.
Mm.
It's crazy. Imagine how
Mm,
you're gonna
mm,
get those, man.
yeah.
You
Mm.
don't, unless your name's Pharrell. No.
True.
So donuts, up to you, sir. What have we got?
Still trying to find a pair, and there's, for me, it's the Maniers, the Omar Manier.
Oh yeah.
That collab's just, it's got me this year. Couldn't get the Air Jordan 3s earlier on this year when they were released. Still trying to find them, although I can't fathom spending $600 to $800 on it unless we can do a deal with Raymond.
They actually got a Jordan 1 that's coming out. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get those as
I'm pretty sure
enter every raffle.
Jamaican Ripple will
Make
be
sure.
on that.
They do look nice, but they won't be as comfy as the 3s. Just saying.
No. So yeah, that's my collab. So
Yeah.
It's probably gone down this year as probably one of the best collabs coming out with the Jordan 1 being released, I think, in December.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely my list, because the story, just the story behind it was like, as soon as I heard the story and everything, I was like, I wanted these. Yeah.
So for those listening at home trying to find a pair, it is difficult to find a pair when you're looking in the men's section. So you gotta go, you gotta go in the women's.
You gotta go in the
Get a
women's
size
and
12 for a
and
size
know your
10.
size. Know your size.
Yeah, that's right. But I'll
And
give
they
you-
do. I would say they do run 0.5 bait, because I ended up with a size 10 men's. Yeah,
okay.
and it fits perfectly.
So size 10 men is what? Women's 12, I believe?
No, 11 and a half.
11 and a half.
11 and a half? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally I would buy a woman's 12 to get my 10 and a half, but these run perfectly.
Nice.
Awesome. No, I'll give you that, man. I heard really good things about it. The lining itself, the soft upper, obviously the your 3. The 3 is one of the, I think, to be honest, one of the well designed Jordans.
And more
obviously
comfy, more comfy.
Yeah. As they went along.
And I've worn my pair, you know what I mean? So yeah.
He's got pictures to prove it.
Oh yeah, I do.
You do.
Outdoors.
The Photoshop ones.
And when I say wear them, like this was done outdoors, yeah.
So it doesn't count when it's indoors on carpet, right?
No. Not when it's among furniture, no.
No, okay.
No. Yeah. Who's got the final answer for this question?
Everyone went, yeah.
Has everyone gone?
We've all gone. If you want to add another one, Mr. Donuts, that is your call.
No, I think I'm up for the fifth and final question for the evening.
Yeah, we'll do the final we'll do the final question for tonight, and then and then we will touch base later on after this podcast.
Have a chat about the topics on hand, but it's heading back to the NBA. I know it's early days in the start of the season, but what do you think about the performance of the super teams that have been put together? Do you think they've reached their potential? With you got your Lakers, you got Brooklyn Nets, couple of other big name teams that have sort of combined, Clippers with George and Kawhi and things like that. Do you think? It's pre-season early, but an early NBA season. Like you look at the Lakers with their super team now, they're 0-7 or 0-8. That's including games with their preseason. Do you think that they're going to play up to their potential, or do you think injuries will occur, or big names they'll clash because of some particular reason that LeBron passes to Westbrook and he misses the layup when he should make it because he's a high-rated player.
Can I share my
What do
thoughts
you
on
guys
this?
what do
Can
you
I
guys
share-
think?
Yeah,
Can I share my
Here we
thoughts on
go.
this first? I think the
Yeah.
Lakers, right? For me, they have not built a super team. It's just it looks like a super team for others because those are the teams that actually have high names, you know, past those years. But for me, they
Yeah.
are not. They're not really the super team, you know, for me, because first of all, they need to stay healthy. They most of them are aged. They breached their
Yeah.
potential, you know, potential play of the playing games. You know what I mean? Like look at Carmelo. It's either he's gotta stay healthy or shoot outside. Can he attack? Can he attack the rim like he used to pass in 4 years ago? I don't think so. I think he's gonna stay outside, right? Russell
Yeah.
Westbrook, is he gonna be starting point guard? The thing is with Russell Westbrook is look, he's injury prone. Most of them are injury prone. When they have those kind of things, you have to be very careful, right? So having those kind of starters, I think it's a gamble for that team. First of all, because who do they have as a backup for them, right? Are they gonna be doing the same job as those guys be doing? And the main problem that I think that they're gonna have is most of those players are gonna be playing like not gonna be fully engaging their full potential game from now on because they have all that all star around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree because I wouldn't say Lakers has a super team for the same reason. LeBron is aged, Melo is aged, so for that I wouldn't call them a super team. And it's going to be hard this year to say there's a super team. For one, with the Nets and what's his name being out, or like for the fact that he hasn't gotten his vaccine yet.
And Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie's out. And then Kyrie's out for the what's his team again? Clippers. He basically only has Paul George playing for them now.
Yeah,
And a lot of people like the last not last season, but the season before that, they were like teasing him. You know what I mean? Like saying, what was PG's step? Well, they were like he was basically just throwing up bricks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pay off P. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say they're a super team when you've called one player like basically he was a meme for like a year or two. You know what I mean? And like I said, definitely not the Lakers. They're aged. They're like a senior team showing up to like a high school basketball game.
Yeah.
Experience, yes, but aged. So this year is going to be really good because like the Bucks, well, I don't think they're going to repeat, to be honest.
No.
And I'm really looking at Suns, Miami, and even Chicago to like really do some damage this year. Yeah.
Fingers crossed on that third team.
But I think Chicago, like Jamaican said, Chicago is gonna be the dark horse. I think.
Yeah. I think if their center can stay healthy, then they're dangerous. But he's prone to injuries, so he's not gonna help us. No one can step up if he's out.
No.
Carlo, what do you think?
Way too many thoughts racing through my mind at the moment. But I think what everyone here has, I think, in common is the subject of the super teams. It's tough. As in, I guess if everyone was in their prime, you could name super teams. Like the closest to me, if Kyrie was playing, would 100% be the Nets because KD's. I reckon he's going for an MVP type season. Harden, he just wants to play. He looks like he needs to play. Just saying. And Kyrie, I honestly don't know what to say about that man. To be honest, it's this. Well, I don't know, man. And honestly, I think he's got something to work out. The guy is obviously he's rich, all right. So money's not a problem. So that's not his motivation. He's in movies. He's Uncle Drew. He's he's burning sage. He thinks the earth is flat. I don't know. It's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
but
like
that movie sucks, by the way.
I don't know. Which
I
one?
haven't seen it.
Uncle
I
Drew?
haven't
The
watched
Ever
Uncle
seen Uncle
Drew.
Drew?
The Uncle Drew.
Yeah, it's not Titanic, but still, you'd watch it. I
Yeah, well,
guess. So,
I rather watch
Oh.
Titanic.
So, Paulo, did
Yeah.
you cry like you did in Titanic when you watched Uncle Drew?
oh yeah, 100%. Chris Webber's in it. I cried a lot. Um, but I think the scene that Raymond would like the best is when Uncle Drew says, "Hold my nuts."
No.
So that's the
I
same.
haven't watched it yet, so
Um,
yeah, I don't
oh.
plan on watching it.
Okay, all good. But yeah, you know the premise, right? Where obviously they get young players dressed up. So hey, technically that could be the Lakers, right? So if you got the old players but dressed young players but dressed in old people's bodies,
True.
if that was the case, 100% super team. Holy crap! You know what I mean? Because you had when they filmed Uncle Drew, what was Kyrie 23? Damn, and they just put that old man skin on him. The prosthetics and stuff. But yeah, I think 100%. I'm with MJ in regards to when he said that you're the champion till you get knocked off. So yeah, it's the Bucks. The Bucks are the team to be hunted. To be honest, the target's on them. So until you're knocked out, you're the champ. You're the champ until you're not the champ anymore. So in the East, you got the Bucks. The Nets, 100%. I think are contenders. Then it dwindles down from there. Please don't get me started on Philadelphia at the moment. That situation there is just crazy bleak. Is it just a one person causing the drama, or is it a few? Because I honestly don't think Embiid's necessarily the best leader in town, but at least he's willing to play.
No,
versus,
it's funny. I was thinking the same thing. Because like his comments the last couple of days also, that doesn't help.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Exactly right.
If you're a leader, lead. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Pull him aside, speak to him. He is acting a bit childish, but it's like a parent to a child. You're not going to get down to their level. You know what I mean? You lead.
100 freaking percent. And I want to bring this up. Sorry, Anthony, about your Clippers, but the way Doc Rivers handled that season, and they were up. You know what I mean? They should have probably won the championship already, the Clippers. But Doc Rivers, I'm sorry, he's got a history of choking at certain times of playoffs, and he's now trying to manage those massive egos and paychecks in Philly. I don't know how he's doing it, to be honest, because anyone else, right, with that kind of talent, like if you chuck Phil Jackson in there with his Zen and whatever sage he's burning, dude, because I'm telling you, that's basically all Ben needs, right? Like, don't treat him like he's a superstar and all that stuff. Treat him like, look, bro, you're a player. We've got other players on this team. Know your role, right? But as like Raymond said, like not in that, that negative sense. You know what I mean? Especially if you're not 100%, you've got this guy nailed down for 4 years. You're paying him what, 40 mil a year. Yeah. The last thing you want to do is alienate him, yeah? Because now you got this situation. He doesn't want to play, so you're paying him what? You're paying him 40 mil a year for nothing, and you're getting bad press, and you can't even trade him for for any value whatsoever. Nobody wants it.
What's that do?
So yeah, exactly. Like it's and Embiid as well, like you said, 100%. If you're a leader, so I think it boils down to that. And I'm not defending Ben whatsoever. He's acting spoiled. But at the same time, if the four of us here were supportive of each other, what do you think would happen, right? 100% same deal as Philly. So I don't think he's gotten enough support, but at the same time, he's acting like a massive child. But at the same time, it takes two to tango, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Embiid isn't helping the situation at all.
No.
Yeah.
We will see. Yeah, we will see where it comes, bro. Where it goes. We will see where he goes to.
Yeah.
I don't think he's changed his opinion from the time he passed it off when he should have dunked it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
God.
throughout the
That
whole
was-
playoff,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
he passed the ball to someone who should have scored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the position that guy was in, he should have scored. Yeah,
easily.
Ben could have taken the shot. Like if he was clear on the basket, like to take a shot, and if he took the shot and missed it, then I would understand. But he still passed the ball to someone who had an open shot and missed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then you go on national TV and like, oh, blah, blah, blah. No. The series didn't come down to one game.
No.
You know what I mean?
No,
Well,
no, 100%. No.
Yeah. And like I said, what Embiid said the other day in the last interview and stuff, like, no, that doesn't help. It doesn't help at all.
One thing though, Ray, I agree. But one thing, like all the other the gamers, like you play COD, but Dennis plays 2K. What it is though, when you're playing 2K, you want the people that you pay the most at the end of the game to be earning their money. You know what I mean? So if Ben's under the basket, I'd rather him shoot a 2-foot layup and miss, right? Rather than pass it to someone, right, who's paid way less. You know what I mean?
But that's like saying Jordan should always hit the last shot. And then he still passed the ball to Steve Kerr. You know what I mean? You can't, it's just, because like Steph is the greatest shooter. And even Steph passes the ball to someone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't take every single shot.
No.
Well,
Exactly
not everyone's Kirby. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you're under the ring and the closest defender to you is Trae Young.
Well,
He's not known for defense. He's not Embiid. He's not like a 7-foot beast. I'm intimidated.
But Ben Simmons was in the running for not most valuable player, defensive player of the year.
Defensive player.
He was in for defensive player of the year, which he does do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes, he's not like the best on offense, but everyone knew that. So it's not like all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, he's not good. He wasn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wasn't
I agree.
the best. He was good, but he wasn't the best before. But he's more of a defensive player and a playmaker. And hence, I think that kicked in for him just to pass the ball.
Yeah, but I think I want to go back to what Shaq had a massive beef about this. He's like, it's fine if you don't shoot, but be aggressive. Just be whatever you do, be aggressive. Like more aggressive than he was. Like Ben, you could see that he was timid. A lot of people saying well, he's afraid of the big moment, but at the same time, bro, if you're an NBA player, you know that's what it is. You're on the floor, right?
You gotta gamble that you get score.
Yeah. But to me, like if you're in the NBA, dude, you have to have at least this much confidence, right? Because you're in the best league on the planet. Like if you're playing Premier League or whatever, to be on the court or on the field, you gotta have balls. You know what I mean?
True.
But most players, you know, does choke. Remember, Rui Paula, even LBJ does.
But at least he shoots. Yeah, he shoots and he goes on the free throw line.
He does.
I reckon is the main problem. That was the main problem with Ben. Like I think he was afraid of the hacker shot. They were fouling him to go on the free throw line. And I don't know, man. 45 mil and you're airballing free throws in the playoffs. That's tough.
That's like PG. That's like Paul George, how he missed those 2 free throws. Remember?
Yeah, but I rate PG higher than Ben. That's why I give PG so much shit because
but his teammates and coach didn't like come out on national television and blame, you know what I mean? Blame everything on him.
100%,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they both did. Doc as a coach did that. You know what I mean? And then Embiid did that, and then turned around and did it again. So I don't blame him. I wouldn't, because if I was working somewhere and I made a mistake, you would expect the manager to come and say, "Hey, okay, you messed up. Don't worry about it. Okay, next time, you know what I mean? This is how I want it done." Or if you know what I mean, rather than shout at you or
100.
Because I wouldn't want to be there the next day. and I'm not getting like 40 mil a year. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I wouldn't want to be there the next day. I wouldn't want to be around people like that in general.
Yeah.
Ben, meet the bus. Bus, run over Ben.
Before we cut this podcast out, does anyone sending the message out there? One of us?
Well, if you're thinking messages, I don't know. From a community standpoint, I want to thank everyone for listening in and chiming in, but for their support. I've met a lot of great people by doing what we do, talking about sneakers and our passions. And I met yourself, I've met Ray, and Donuts. Donuts now part of the fold.
Part of
Yep.
us, yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, is part of the fold, so that's awesome to see. And yes, I reckon if we just keep going, and everyone, the listeners, whoever's listening out there, you never know. One day it could be you in here.
Yes, that's true.
I just hope Donuts don't turn into a hype beast like Paulo. Yeah, that's my message.
All right then, guys. We're gonna have to end this now, and good night to you guys all. And guys,
All right, good night all.
good night,
Good night,
everyone.
everyone, and catch you next time.
Yes, and everybody else that's listening, catch you all next time. All right, guys.
Later,
That's
peace.
my
Thanks.
space. Bye bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank you guys for listening. If any of you got a question or a suggestion for the team, welcome to send us a message. Make sure you check us both on Kickz and Kickz Family, Soul Insiders on Instagram, and see you guys next episode.